Check, check, check.
What are you doing?
Check, check. All right, hold on.
Awkward.
Let me get this in here.
Let me prep myself. Makeup.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She definitely knows how to do makeup. That's for sure. Damn good at it, too. All right.
What are you doing, Noah?
All right. So we're out here, 2021, Swampfest, doing it for the @Brant Moore YouTube channel. Brant, tell me what you think about Swampfest so far.
This is incredible. It's genuinely incredible, honestly. I hope the mic's working because I'm not talking loud enough for that one.
The mic's working. The mic's working. What do you think the beer per capita is right now?
What's capita?
Like beer per person.
Oh. Even people who aren't drinking, like even those people factored in, 10-1 with the ones that are on deck. Maybe more.
Favorite big name you've seen so far?
See, this is weird for me to talk about because I want to tell the Mueller story because it was just cool. But, like, I don't want to tell the Mueller story because, like, you're interviewing me and I feel weird about it.
Do you want me to tell the Mueller story for you?
I'd feel better that way.
All right, so we were talking. The best part of it is we were fucking hell.
We were stalking.
Hold on.
We were stalking.
We were stalking Stu Johnson, and Chris Mueller came out in the middle of it and was like, "Hey, you're Brant Moore. You're my favorite person on the internet." That's pretty cool.
I didn't believe him. I said, "Are you sure?" And the other guy's like, "If he said it, he means it. He doesn't lie."
Chris Mueller doesn't fuck around, dude. Yeah, he meant it.
It was a crazy experience, to say the least.
Any predictions for Nora Cup?
Corey Walsh, Dennis Anderson, Scott Marceau's video. I hope Mark Potosny for Trail Rider, just because I love Mark.
He better.
It's a long time coming. What other ones are there? I hope Charlotte Worthington, just because she won the Olympics. But I bet you that she won't have won, just because I don't think that it will happen. And I would say Angie or one of the others will win.
I can see that.
No particular reason. It just feels like that would be what the case would be. What other ones am I missing? Street Rider? Who's on that list?
I think you hit that. No, you haven't hit that one yet.
Who's on the list? I can't remember.
Brock Rayford.
Brock wins. I mean, Brock's just had a year that people are remembering, and he's done so much. He got on Red Bull. I think that people are going to vote or would have voted for Brock.
And he is here, so that might...
He is here, so that probably means that he won. Just saying.
What do you have to say about the rain here at Swampfest today?
It's not stopping people from riding, but it's funny whenever it starts raining hard and everyone flocks like ants getting rained on.
Have you seen any illegal conduct go down at Swampfest yet?
We're in Florida, so I believe that no. I'm just saying, is anything illegal in Florida? I don't know if there's laws here.
I'm not sure.
Got any other juicy questions?
Tell me about Cody Barnes' trailer fucking breaking down on you.
Bro! Okay, talk about being meant to be here or meant to not get stopped. We were pulling into a gas station 15 minutes from here. Yeah, 15 minutes from here, turning and here. Cody's like, I don't like that. So then we're like, well, crap. So he like wiggles the wheels, you know, like this, with these exact wheels. And there's like, it's like, you can hear metal rattling. So like we get here, we're kind of freaking out, kind of just figuring out what we're gonna do. We get here, Cody takes it apart, and it comes to a point where we're like, well, the nut holding the whole hub assembly was like loose. It was finger tight. I know no one who's watching cares about this, but we're like, well, maybe it was that. But the craziest part is that we drove 1,100 miles before we heard that noise, and we were 15 minutes from here when we heard it. So it was like, and then the fact, how far did you drive? 30 minutes?
Yeah,
25 minutes to buy whole new hub assemblies so we could get home. Like, that's how lucky all of it was to work out. Pretty cool. got here, that's what was happening. And like, we're lucky that it even happened, really.
All right.
I want to know if Casey Smith has any questions that he would ask me in an interview.
Hey, Casey Smith. All right, you gotta let me interview Casey Smith, and then Casey Smith interview you. We're doing Ring Around the Rosie.
Only if he wants to.
Oh, he wants to. Get over here, Casey. I'm gonna interview you, then you're gonna interview Brant. You have no choice. Come on.
I'm just here.
It was this color.
All right.
Can you tell I feel awkward?
Yeah, you get used to it. So tell me about the Yeehaw beer. What do you think? What do you think's going on here? Is it worth the $14 fucking a case they're
I
charging?
knew it. I literally said $15. I saw the 4-packs. I was like, that's $15.
$14, probably a little steep for these.
Yeah, I was just
I'm a beer nerd, so yeah, this is your traditional. Kind of tastes like a High Life. Is that
Yeah.
what we're talking about right now? Beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the Sober Guys channel, we're talking about.
all on
yeah,
video,
Brant
too,
Moore.
huh?
I'm probably his biggest fan. To tell you the truth. I watch all his videos.
If you mean that, I really appreciate it.
That's not true. Chris Muller's his biggest fan.
I watch all his videos. I really do.
I can
Support
work it
people.
out.
Support people who you see are trying to do something.
This fight right now.
If you see someone's trying to do something, support them.
Weird. I'm leaving.
I'm going home.
You know, give them tips, give them your opinions
I'm allowed.
on what they're doing, and just support them.
Have you seen any illicit conduct go down at Swampfest yet?
No, not at all.
I have a question. This has nothing to do with Swampfest.
Finish this answer.
No. Finish, and then I'll ask.
Kind of underwhelmed, if you will, so far. Swampfest.
It's Friday. Swampfest is tomorrow. My question is, you're in what branch of the military? What did you do? That's my first question. Like, what branch were you in?
Yeah, I'm still in the military, but thanks, I'm in the Navy.
Okay, you're in the Navy. How do you feel that has impacted BMX and your mindset about BMX? It's a deep one. I'm sorry, but I feel like it's a real question.
I feel like there's a misconception that if you join the military, you can't ride BMX anymore. That is kind of across the board. People feel that way. I'm here to tell you that's not true. Obviously, I ride as much as I want. That's just simply not true. If you have questions about the military, about BMX, how it, if you can ride still, hit me up. I'm here to answer it.
What about like the aspect of being in it and the things that like you've experienced with through that and the mindset changes that have come from that and how that's affected like how you think about BMX? If it has it?
No, it has not. For me, I try to just live through balance, you know, separate the two if you can. Try to keep balance in your life, and you'll always have BMX. It's always there for you.
I think balance is like the most important aspect of life. If you don't have balance, you have chaos. Chaos in life can get stressful. And that sucks. Here.
Is that why you have a lot of balance on the ice picks inside?
Hey, one thing I will say, if you come in goofy footed on another ice pick, cover, jam, whatever, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Don't do that shit.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it?
Stop it.
I genuinely don't understand what's wrong with it.
The first thing
I'm
this
very
man
critical.
said to me after I did that at Boop was like, yeah, but you Indian giver, so...
How do you Indian give her in a boob? You're going straight.
If you know the person,
That's what
you know
I said.
What if it looks good?
Still an Indian.
Oh, well, okay. If it didn't look good, then it doesn't matter.
It looked good. It looked good.
No, it's like,
It looked good.
How long are we in on this?
10 minutes.
Okay.
I got a
10
couple more
freaking
questions.
minutes.
Okay.
Well, I had one, now it's gone. Tell me about the rain down here. Do you think you brought this with you, or is it just raining up there?
Shake my hand like a man.
Look, I took a chance.
that, I
And I knew I was cursed coming down here. But I was like, look, man, my name is nowhere. I've never been to Swampfest before. It was my first year. But I brought the rain. Definitely. Because I texted
Not my
Noah.
chair, not my
I
problem.
was like 4 minutes out. And as soon as I texted him, rain came. And then it just rained since I've been here. So, yes, I apologize to everybody here. I brought the rain.
Favorite band is Clearwater Revival,
No.
right? Because you brought the road.
But let me ask you one thing. real
Okay,
quick.
one thing. He's got one question.
How do you
No,
how do you maintain this motivation
no.
to
It's either
post
shape it or
videos so consistently?
I'm talking pro style.
Got it? And question?
No, that's good for him.
I post every single day. And I do it because BMX is genuinely my entire life. And I've gotten to a point with and YouTube where I recognize the potential of YouTube. Like, I've always made videos. I would do it if no one was ever going to pay me a cent. Now that I've seen what is possible through that, the fact that I could do what I've always done and make a living off of it, and a good living doing exactly what I've always done and love doing more than anything in the entire world, is the kind of drive that pushes me to stay up as late as it takes, film as long as it takes, do whatever it takes to just document. And that's the other aspect of it, is that I'm not going outside of what I want to do. I'm not doing anything for the sake of getting a view. I'm just filming what I want to at any given time because that's what I want to do. And the fact that I could do that and be able to make a living off of it is like the biggest motivating factor that could exist. Because I've always used filming as like a way to like, well, I'm filming, like this psychs me up, I want to do tricks just because I'm filming. Like, I didn't know that edits existed before I started filming. So it was like, it's just always been there.
Yeah.
So it's like when you see people like they're motivated working on projects and all of that stuff, it's weird for me to see it and be like, well, they're doing it because that's like what their job is and they're a pro rider and that's what you do. And I see that and I'm like, bro, I'm doing that because I want to, and I always have. And then it's such a long answer to the question, but it's because the aspect of helping people comes in too, because of all the other types of videos I do. And then I like to be able to help people, and like just the idea of like, oh, somebody needed help with their profile hub. I have a video that helps you do that. That helped them ride that day when they couldn't, because I know what it's like to not be able to ride because something I don't know how to do something. Then you go to the aspect of documentation, and all of the friends are like, I'm so glad you were filming this, because now I get to go back whenever I want to and see what happened. And that is why I've always filmed from the beginning, because like, we all know how crap people's memories are. You're never gonna remember that random Tuesday session and exactly what happened 10 years from now, when there might have been something crazy you wanna remember, or you do remember it and you're like, oh, all I have is this thought. I don't ever wanna have that. I don't ever wanna be limited to the memory in my head. I want to be able to be like, oh, Cody and I drove down to Swampfest because we can. I can go back and watch the vlog from that thing and see what happened when I'm 50. And like, that's always been a thought in the back of my head. And then it loops back to the aspect of the fact that you can make a living doing that is incredible. Because you couldn't do that 50 years ago. You had to go out and get a conventional job. And that's what I want. I want to be able to just ride my bike, do what I love. That's my life.
I'm gonna cut him off. Not together anymore, right? Answer mark.
That's fine. It's just there's a lot to it.
I forgot my question. Tell you the truth. What's the formula for success on YouTube? Why do some videos go viral and some don't?
I'll spill the beans right now. I feel like I've figured out somewhat how YouTube works at a very base level. When it comes to viral videos and what does and what doesn't, there's some analytics that I've noticed on other videos do have an impact, like how long a certain percentage of the people are watching. And it feels like when you look at a viral video, the percentage is higher for longer, like all the way through the video.
I don't know that. Yeah.
But when it comes to like the actual success of things, the algorithm for YouTube is an algorithm. You could think of it like a monster. As long and you're feeding that monster and it behaves well. As long as you're feeding that monster, it's going to behave well. You're going to be okay. You stop feeding it for a couple days, it's going to stop behaving well. So that's the way I look at it. It's just a consistency algorithm. So that's why I've like gotten into uploading every single day, and then I'm like, well, if I stop, then maybe YouTube will decide it hates me tomorrow, and like
You see that, Mike?
yeah, it's just
I'm gonna cut him off one more time because I think he's gonna talk for.
I could talk for another 10 minutes.
You're all about this, man.
It's
You
literally
know the ins and outs of YouTube. That's pretty wild, man. I didn't know that, but I didn't even realize you posted a video once a day. But like I said, I watch all these videos. One thing I'm going to ask you, Brad, specifically, you say you don't care what people think about you, yet you follow this YouTube formula to the thing.
what people think about me and whether or not they're watching are two different things. I don't know, like I'm doing it because I know the potential, but I know what I want to happen, but I'm gonna do it no matter what happens. Like I don't care what happens, but I know what I want to happen.
Can I jump in? I got a good thing to say about this.
Oh my god, this is gonna be split up into 10 parts.
I'm your biggest fan.
The reason Brant follows the formula is because he's not like high level like a Scotty Kramer or a Panza. He's like a perfect bridge between like super underground like me or you, or like super high level like the normal like fucking rabble you see on YouTube. Like it's almost perfect where I can ride with Brant and have no idea that he's filming, but also somebody who's had a BMX bike for 2 months could pick it up and be like, I like what's going on here and I want to go out and learn an ice skate. So
I do have a little one. This isn't gonna be 10 minutes.
Hold on.
No, all I was gonna say is that I've realized through what I've done is that my place on YouTube and in BMX is a connection between normal dude riding
one more interview.
and industry.
I'm gonna interview you too.
Because I feel like
down for that?
I've kind of like gotten within the industry a little bit, but I also am on the side. Like I'm with the random everyday guy.
One question.
Yeah.
That's why I said I love what you do. I really do.
We're gonna end this with a hug.
Ask Cody.
No.
All right.
No.
I'm doing
Industry stuff.
Yeah.
No. I am not.
That's
no.
BMX is my life, and that's
No.
what I'm portraying on the internet.
Is this connected to me?
It's in your pocket.
Here, I want to interview the
Hey, Brad.
BMX.
Small.
The women of BMX. All right, let's talk, Casey.
Sorry to ask you.
What's your name? I'm sorry.
Kellie.
Kelly. All right, Victoria and Kelly, come here real quick. Question, nothing crazy. All right. So
It'll be all right.
come here. All right, tell me about the dedication it takes to hop in a fucking truck with your boyfriends and come out to Florida on a Friday to hang around in a.
I picked
swamp.
her up in Louisville, Kentucky,
I was on vacation with my dad.
and she jumped ship with her dad and joined me. Dedication.
That's a lot of dedication.
Dedication.
To leave a family vacation to come hang out in a swamp with a bunch of sweaty dudes. I mean, like,
Eggs.
what's it take to be like a true diehard BMX girlfriend? Tell me all about it.
I've been doing it for 10 years now, so I can't.
Used to it at this point?
Yeah.
Is it ever hard? I mean, no. This is all out of the love of the sport.
Yeah.
What do you think about Brant's emo swoop? Is it still perfect?
It's the best thing ever.
All right. Well, tell me a little bit about the wheel bearing blowing up. How was that experience?
I mean, we got here, so could have been a lot worse.
It wasn't bad. I was probably the most stressed one.
Yeah, for sure.
Do we need a C-Barnes interview too?
No.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming and supporting your mans on the trip of a lifetime. Lifetime.
Lice. We got it all.
Down to Swampfest. Everybody don't know what to miss now. Oh yeah. Thanks guys. Thanks for letting me fucking yell at you for a minute too.
Oh, there you go. My name's Brant Moore. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button because you know another video's gonna come out tomorrow. You can do yours now.
Hell yeah.
You wanna?
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I don't know when I'm gonna be in another one of these, but I'll see you next time.